welcome to today's video. For Japan summer, this is insane. Honestly, it is back to 15 degrees Celsius, freezing cold, and we're at Nikko circuit to compete today in Nikko Drift Victory in the middle of a typhoon. So this is gonna be really fun. I think it's our chance today as well to do well, just because lots of people don't get a lot of wet practice and they don't like driving in the wet, but I've got a lot of seat time in the wet at Ebisu. The only thing is we're not driving the Chaser today. We are driving Oka-chan's lesson car. So I kind of rented one of his S15s, and this car, it doesn't feel anything like my car. It's got Brembos on it, so the brakes are super sensitive and touchy. So we're just gonna have to soak up as much as the 2 practice runs that we get before we go out and compete. But we should be really good today. As long as I get the hang of the car, I think we're gonna do well. And this is where we're all camped up today inside the Yashio tent. Oka-chan's definitely not happy. He's really cold. Samu? It's so cold. We were not prepared for today's weather. But one thing we are prepared for is shredding, whether it's wet or dry. That I am ready for. We're gonna head out on track. I think we're gonna do pretty well today. We just gotta get the hang of the car in the wet. We got a good car that's proven, reliable. Should be all right. The handbrake doesn't work at all. The handbrake's broken. The handbrake doesn't work at all. Yeah, the handbrake's broken. Handbrake will not work at all. I really need the handbrake in wet driving, man, for adjustments. Just does not work. It's like floppy as. Something's wrong with it. I need this e-brake. We're gonna go in, we'll tighten this, get this working, and then that'll really help a lot. But I just proved that I can definitely do it. We just need that third down to second. We'll be fine. I just need to keep angle, so I need to be able to like just every now and then grab the e-brake a tiny bit just to touch her up. But these tires that I'm using have a lot of grip in the wet. I'm actually thoroughly surprised. So I'm gonna try and tighten the handbrake in the handle, and hopefully that'll give me enough movement in the rear calipers, but it was struggling to do anything for me at all. So I'm just gonna crank down on this as much as I can so I can get some kind of handbrake out of it, and then we should be good, because I just need it for those little touch-ups and to correct my line and keep myself in angle sliding. But otherwise it felt good in that last kind of lap. That's super tight now. See how that feels. Yeah, that's way better. It only comes up to here. Before it was like all the way up there. So hopefully we should be good now. Feels much better there. I love this event so much just because they set up cameras so you can see the full corner like this. It's so good. There's definitely a lot of good drivers here today, so this is gonna be a fun day. Hopefully, my little adjustment to the handbrake was all it needed and we should be good. But we're about to head out and do some more practice laps, so let's go do that. Okay, here we go. Still barely does anything to handbrake. handbrake, it's a lost cause. It's really frustrating. We'll make do with it.
So I'm a little bit stressed about the whole handbrake situation on the car. I jacked up the car and had a look at it. It looks like it's a caliper issue. It looks like the right-hand side caliper has failed. It's not leaking or anything like that. It's just not working at all, even with the foot brakes. So that's super sketchy. It's drivable, like you guys have seen, like I've been able to drive, but we've definitely got that issue there. I'm gonna try to do my best regardless. And I mean, the handbrake kind of works a little bit while I'm sideways. So, but tandems is definitely gonna be interesting. If I get to tandems with how the car is feeling and reacting for me, it's gonna be probably not too good. Anyways, I'm gonna still do my best. But hey, this is what it is, and drifting's still fun, and it's a wet day, so getting to practice in situations that are out of my control are always good. So it's always a lesson to be learned. It's just one day, eventually all the stars will align, and I think we'll have a really good day. So the Tansol competition has begun, which is no tandems, and Madak-san's heading out. Ganbatte! He's got this. He's been practicing a lot. Not much in the wet though, but he'll do okay. He'll do well. How good does this NB Roadster look? So good. This is what I want to see more of, like Miatas and Roadsters and MX-5s to look like. This looks baller. I wonder what engine he's got under the hood. Might have to check it out later. Looks like it's NA. I'd laugh if there's an LS in there. There probably isn't, but look at this Ebisu spec as well. Look how high the front end is. That's so cool. I'm gonna ask to check out his engine bay later. There's probably something cool in there, like an SR or something. All right, here comes Madak-san. He's got this in the bag. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Coming down that straight. You got this, buddy? You got this? Come on, hold it. Hold it. Yeah. Oh. I still can't believe that there's an Evo that's four-wheel drive drifting in this competition. It just seems so unfair to me. This guy actually always does really, really well. But it's just insane. Look at this. It's so different, like how this guy, oh, has he got it? Yeah. Like, it's insane, the steering difference. Like, obviously four-wheel drive, so, or all-wheel drive, so it's very different. But like, the counter steering technique is so different. In those corners, he's like literally got the wheels pointed straight. So weird. I want to give it a go with my Evo when that thing's ready. All right, here comes Madak-san for his second attempt. Come on, buddy, hold it through. You got this. Come on, mate. Let's go. Come on, hold it. Throttle, throttle. He's got this. Next time, buddy. This chaser looks so good. This is like my dream street chaser if I get another one for a street car. Work equips and everything. It looks so good drifting. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Will he hold it? Will he hold it? Come on, buddy. No, you're in the dipper. You're out. 4 wheels. Damn. 4 wheels out means a 0. Oh, that sucks. Amazing looking car though. All right. So it's time to head out. We're gonna get a total of 3 runs. 2 runs are judged. First run is warm up. Hopefully I can make the car do what I need it to do. Oh boy. Let's get it, boys! Oh, the handbrake kind of works now.
カスタム。
あ、なんかボディがステップアップしてるね。
ステップアップしてますか。
こういう感じじゃなかったもんね。
さあ逆、おそっ
ちょ
か。
っと浅いけど。
あーニコラスもついちゃったな。
ちょっと刈り込んだ。でもなんかスピード感あり
いや
ますね。
今これ失敗でしたけど、ルーカスめちゃくちゃ上手くなってませんか。
スピードも上がってるよ。
速いですよね。
失敗だけど結構良かった。
いやいやいいですよね。いやあんなんじゃなかった気がするんだけどな。
Doesn't slide and like I can't. Oh man, that was hard. But it wasn't the worst thing. We still got a score on the board there, I think. We straightened a tiny bit, I think. It's hard to know, but woo! Not too bad. I know I can do it now. Just the entry, I can't do like a big flick right away. We gotta be slow.
さあ続いてルーカス・サム、ここから2本目です。1本目まずあとは細かいミスが、ちょっと最終がギクシャクしたが大丈夫か。おお、いやまあ関係あったのかどうか分かんないけど、最終コーナーのちょっと乱れがね、なんか影響したんじゃないかなって気がしますけどね。
Let's get it. Trying a new thing of warming up my hands and fingers when I'm out here. Keep me distracted.
I cannot believe this, but your boy qualified somehow. Check this out. I am currently 11th place qualified. I am so mind blown that I was even able to get a 97.25. Tamada-san is under me the 97.05, and then Oga-chan's all the way at the top at 5th place. So he's definitely got the better car for today. That thing is so dialed, it's actually ridiculous. But yeah, we're gonna head out there next round. Hopefully we give it some all and we make it into tandems. Finally, please, let me get past the next round, guys. Please pray for me down into the comment section. Let's go. In light of the recent celebrations, we're enjoying a nice hot soba for lunch. Believe it or not, it's actually really cold. It's still around like 15, 16 degrees. So hot food it is today. Hi. So Oga-chan did better than me. でも最近珍しいでしょ。
そんなことねえよ。そんなことねえよ。お前何言ってんのか。
冗談。So it's currently the singles Tanso competition right now. And it looks like the rain has really stopped. It's still spitting a little bit, but the track's really starting to dry out, which is really good. Means you can come in a lot faster now. Yeah, a little bit of smoke. Look at that. Just a little bit of smoke. That's good. A little bit more grip is good. That guy drives in Formula Drift Pro 2 here in Japan. I'm both excited, but also worried and nervous about the fact that the track's drying up. Just because all the seat time I have in that car right now is in the wet. So I'm not really sure how it's gonna feel, and they don't give you one practice lap moving into the next, like, so how the seating works for tandems is there's a bunch of people who did really well in the last competition, and they all get bye runs, right? so they don't have to drive until now. So there's another 6 people that they have to get rid of to like put those people in. So we're all gonna do 1 more single, like 2 more laps and get judged on. After that is top 16 tandems. So it's a little bit weird and hard to get your head wrapped around. That's kind of why like I got confused last time. But I think we're gonna be okay, hopefully. Okay, so it's time for me to head out again. The track is pretty dangerous conditions right now, just because there's like wet spots in certain places where your front tires are, but dry where your rear tires are. So it's creating a lot of understeer issues for people. And we just had someone like completely lose it and go into the tire wall on entry. So luckily it seems like he's okay. His car's pretty beaten up, but we got to be really careful in these conditions. Like when it's kind of half dry, half wet, it's always a bit sketchy. So hopefully we do well. I'm a bit nervous, like I said, just because I only drove this in the wet all day today. That's the only practice I have. So hopefully things feel okay and we can just wing it. That's pretty much all we're trying to do right now. So many people spinning out because of the conditions. So hopefully we do well.
さあ続いてルーカス・サム YouTube ヤシオファクトリーチャンネルではおなじみの通称バカ外人と呼ばれているルーカスなんですが、いやーちょっと刈り込んだ。でもどうでしょう、これルーカスも今のベースに2本目で修正できる余地が
あるね。
ありますよね。
しっかり角度つけてきてるからね。続いてルーカス・サム、このルーカスも2本目で修正できるか。振りはいいがめっちゃ食らっちゃった。さすがにここまでちっちゃいのは路面コンディションを考慮したとしてもちょっと厳しいが、めちゃくちゃちっちゃくなりましたね。1本目の方が良かった。そうですよね。
Time to go. Put the car where I needed it to, but I held it. My gosh, the track conditions are sketchy as. So it seems like right now I'm in place number 4, and I think there's only like 8 drivers left. So I think we're going to qualify into the tandem section. But that was so sketchy right now because I understeered in that section, like as I was doing the flick, the little faint entry. I understeered in the middle of that, and that's put my car way shallower, like close to the guardrail on the entry.
Right as I enter here, you'll see my front wheels are pointing to where I want to go, but the car understeers and pushes forward.
That freaked me out. I thought I was going to lose all control, but luckily we managed to get a bit of grip back in the front. These conditions really are sketchy at a track like Nikko. It's either you want full rain, full wet, or you want full dry. If you get that in between, it's so sketchy, as you can see. Like, no one's doing well right now. Hopefully Okachan does well. It's his turn now. Let's get out and watch him. We missed Okachan's first run, but he spun out. He actually misshifted, and that caused him to screw up here. So hopefully he can hold it. It just started starting to rain heavy again. Come on, Okachan! Just run the limiter, who cares? Get a good run in. There we go, okay. Okay, no spin is good. No spin is good. Good job, Okachan, good job. It is not easy right now. It is not easy. These conditions are like absolutely sketchy. So like, right here where your rear tires are dry. But then the front section where your front tires go, watch this, is wet. Well, not when you're doing an entry with no angle. But you can see here clearly, it's dry on the edge, but in the middle it's wet. So yeah, it just gets the sketchiest stuff happens. Oh, hopefully Okachan scored okay and he's still in. Let's see what position I'm at now. So these are the final guys that all got bye runs up until now, and they are really good drivers. And I am currently in 15th place. So this is pretty sketchy for me. Unless one of these guys make a big mistake, I'm knocked out by 1 or 2. And these guys are killing it. Wow. So it's all wet again now, the rain's picked up. I'm kind of jealous. I wish it was raining this much when I was out. It would have been so much easier to drive. So it's finished. We were so close to tandeming today, guys. 18. Just 2 more. Damn it. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Regardless, still had a good time. We got to compete. A few car issues and stuff, but we did really well considering the cards that I was dealt, and I'm really happy about it. We did better than last time, and that's all that matters. So with that, I think I'm just gonna chill. We're gonna watch Okachan compete. He managed to qualify, so he's gonna be tandeming. And I'm just gonna enjoy it, do a bit of a pit walk, show you all the cool cars that are here. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bummed. So let's go for a little walk and see what we got here. Obviously, all the Yashio factory S15s here. This is kind of like Team Yashio for today. Moving on over, we've got a C33 Laurel. This thing sounds amazing on song. RB, of course. We got this Roadstar. We got this Hachiroku. Oh, he's engine-based pop. Let's have a quick squiz. Oh, look at that. He's got a nice little fuel system in there too. Little surge tank. It's good to see people out here like competing in still these kinds of like setup cars. Running a 4H too. NA. Very cool. We got a Silvia here. We've also got an R34 4-door. This thing sounds really good on full song too. It's got a cool limiter setup on it. And then over here, we got a Mark II S13. This guy's one of the guys that just always, he's like one of the locals that just literally was born at Nikko Circuit and drives non-stop. This guy always gets like the bye runs in, so he's doing pretty good. We got a Zenki S14. MR2. This guy always does really well as well, but not in the wet today. He did pretty bad. Super cool setup. That's a big turbo for a little 3G. Very cool. Got a 180, another 180. This person did really well too. There's that Chaser I was looking at before. This thing is clean. I wonder if this guy's selling it. Maybe I can get my street car now. Buy it off this guy. What tire is he running in the back? Rydance? I've never heard of that brand before. Huh. Interesting. This guy obviously isn't drifting. A lot of people who didn't qualify have already left too, and see a lot of people starting to pack up, so it's a little sad. That'll be me soon too. Moving over to this side, this is another guy that always gets like 1st or 2nd place at the Nikko Drifter victory. We got a nice Koki S14 180. She's a good friend of mine. This guy also always qualifies really, really high and gets the bye runs. There's pretty much like 4 guys that just pretty much own Nikko Circuit that were like born and bred at Nikko, so they have so much experience driving here, it's insane. Got this guy here too, FD Pro 2 driver, Nagase, good friend of mine. We get to drive occasionally together at Ebisu when he's there practicing, which is nice. And of course the PMU Mark II. This thing is such a nice car. I love the livery on this, it's great. Missed the 180 and the Koki there, but same. This thing's pretty nice too, nice. I love the livery, the impact is pretty cool. And we got a rotary here. You might notice as well, a lot of these cars have this exhaust turned out to the side so that the majority of the loudness of the car gets pushed over to that side, because there's a sign here with a limit, a decibel limit. So they try to just push their sound like off to the side so that the decibel reader doesn't go over 105. All right, it's tandem time. Currently it's warm up, but Okachan has to verse this guy in the FD. So everyone gets a warm up right now. The track's pretty much dry. Hopefully everything's gonna go well. Suge. He's got this in the bag. He's got that in the bag for sure. Oh, get in there, get in there. Not too bad. Not too bad. He definitely had to go shallow here to get close enough. But it's hard. That FD's running a lot of grip. So if Okachan can shake him when the FD's got a chase, we should be good. That's it. Come on, keep the distance. Okachan might get that just because of proximity in this area, but they were pretty similar runs. That's a hard one to judge, I think. Oh, big sad. The guy in the FD got the win. Oh, devastated. Damn it, I was really hoping Okachan was going to get into the top 4. That's still really good run though. All right, Tamada's now battling for top 4. Come on, buddy, don't screw up. You got this. 2 180s, 1 silver, 1 black. And it just started pouring and raining again, so yikes. Oh, he's staying close. That's good, that's good. Come on, Tamada, stay there, stay there. Not bad, not bad, keep it up. Nice, nice. Not too bad, little straight in there, but that's good. Yo, this is interesting, damn. Come on, Tamada. Oh no, oi, 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 oi. Little mistake there, that might get Tamada-san the win. I don't know, we'll find out. Oh, the silver 180 got the win. Yeah, he had the proximity even with that little mistake, so, and a better line for the lead. All in all, a pretty awesome day. Tamada-san getting 4th place, that is amazing. And then what I was able to accomplish in the rental car with all the cards that I was dealt today, I'm really happy. I definitely kind of wish, I was like, maybe if I had the chaser we could have done a bit better, but there's no point thinking about it and regrets. We did well, I'm happy. We did better than we ever did. Another little step up, baby steps. Next time, hopefully, we'll be on podium. I know I keep saying that, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just finished dropping off the cars and I am trying to rush home as soon as possible because it is the end of Obon week, summer holidays, and the traffic heading home. If I don't get on the road ASAP, this guy didn't even look. Wow. If I don't get on the road ASAP, I'm gonna be stuck in the worst traffic ever. It's probably already bad traffic, so we're going to hopefully get home at a reasonable time tonight. That being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I can really tell that my nerves are getting so much better in competition mode. So I think the more and more comps that we do, the better I'm gonna be getting at like actually competing and making sure that I'm confident and relaxed behind the wheel. I definitely like my finger and hand warm-ups that I was doing. That really helped a lot. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Smash that like button, write a comment, and subscribe. If you haven't checked me out on Twitch, we're doing lots of IRL streams there at the moment. So make sure you head on over, follow, and subscribe there. But for now, I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna have a nice home cooked dinner and I'm gonna enjoy sleeping in my bed because Japanese hotel beds, man, they hurt, they really do. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Love you all. Peace out. Ciao, mata.